Hey beauties, come spend my mental health day with me. So I went and got my nails done, and as I was heading to the nail appointment, I started to cry. It was just a moment of sadness that overcame me, but we move on. I decided to cheer myself up and grab some Starbucks, which was absolutely delicious, even though the workers were super rude to me. Though I was having a really bad day, I just kept my composure because I have no idea what those people are going through, just like they had no idea what I was going through. While I was looking in TJ Maxx, I found this planner that I decided I just had to have. It has a budget in there to keep me on track. It has birthday cards and thank you cards, and I'm super excited for 2023. I browsed at some of the candles, but ultimately decided not to get any. And I decided to head over to Home Goods because what is a TJ Maxx trip without a Home Goods trip? While I was in Home Goods, I found more planners, and this one was a travel planner, and I was like, oh my gosh, how cute would this be? Because next year I plan on traveling way more than I did this year. Part of me wishes that I would have got it low-key, but ultimately I knew I didn't need it, and I'm trying to pack light. Seeing the Christmas decorations was a little bittersweet. I cannot believe it's almost that time of year. The holidays just don't feel like the holidays anymore. I don't know what it is. It's just a really eerie feeling, and it low-key made me sad. I also didn't get any candles while I was in Home Goods, which was not like me at all. I always get one or two. I decided to check out more Christmas decorations to pull at my heartstrings, I guess, but it just wasn't doing it for me. The longer I looked, I think the more sad I got ultimately, even though these nutcrackers were kind of cute. I decided to admire my nails just a little bit more. It's so unlike me to not get a design, but I just was not in the headspace. Once I settled in at home, I was like, I have got to wash these dishes and clean my kitchen. Sometimes I feel like when we're in our depressive states, we neglect certain chores around the house. I know that I tend to sometimes, and it's not even intentional. It's just that your head is just clouded. One of the main reasons why my head gets so clouded is because I'm so hard on myself. I think I'm so hard on myself due to societal pressures, capitalism, racism. I mean, there's so many isms that play a part into why I feel like I'm not where I need to be or where I want to be. But ultimately, I have to remember that I'm exactly where I'm meant to be. Ultimately, this is going to take time, and I need to be patient with myself throughout this process. There's so much to learn, and there's so much to unlearn. I'm learning to appreciate what I have in the now, and really just stopping and smelling the roses. I truly need to give myself my flowers because I have accomplished so much in my 28 years of life. I've overcome things that were literally sent to destroy me. And I feel like constantly life will test you in that way. And you just have to prove that you can indeed make it through. Another thing that I'm learning, which is really hard for me, and I know other Black women will be able to relate, is the fact that sometimes I struggle to ask for help when I truly need it. This is why the trope of being a strong, independent Black woman can be dangerous and harmful to our community. We are soft and we are delicate. We're deserving of unconditional love and support. We deserve to be taken care of and nurtured and watered and poured into. I know that I have a community of people who love and support me, and I don't have to do everything on my own. All I have to do is ask for help when I need it. And here's a slow-mo of my now clean kitchen. I also took an opportunity to get caught up on some laundry. So here is me putting some clothes into the dryer. After putting those clothes into the dryer, I'm washing another load. And I know that you don't have to use this much detergent according to the maintenance man who was telling me I did not have to use that much detergent, but I still do sometimes. Here's a package that I received from my friend's business. I'm so excited for him and his new journey. I'm going to link all his information in the description box below, but he does digital art and he thought that this piece for my apartment would be perfect, and I couldn't agree more. Wish I would have gotten it sooner, seeing that I am not going to be renewing my lease, but we move on. Anyways, y'all make sure to support him because we love us a Black-owned business around here. While hanging this up, I reflected on how much can change in a year. Next month will make a year since I left my hometown to move to a city I hadn't even spent a full 24 hours in. Although there is so much fear in the unknown, I will say that this has truly been a very liberating experience. And even though sometimes I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, they say when it feels scary to jump, that's exactly when you jump.